Have you ever been in a crowd, even a crowd of people that you knew, but still felt like a stranger? That's kind of one of the occupational hazards I have as a pastor, because every time that, for example, I do a wedding, I'm usually called upon to do the prayer at the reception following the wedding ceremony. And so I'm usually sitting at a table. If I am with other people, it's with other family members who know each other and are talking to each other about their family stories and their inside jokes. It can be a little lonely at times. You're not really there. You're a stranger in many ways. I recently got an email from one of our members at Inspire who was talking about feeling isolated from God, going through a dry period. And I just wrote back to her to tell her that usually these desert periods come because of one of two reasons. Either, number one, it isn't that God isn't near, it's that we are withdrawing, and usually that has to do with sin and shame, something going on in our lives that we're afraid to expose to God, and so we choose to be a stranger because of that. But in other cases, and I think in her case, this is what it was, there are cases and times in our lives when God will withdraw and be quiet so that He can grow our faith, so that we learn to walk by faith, not by sight or not by feeling, and to trust Him and His Word even when we don't feel like we're experiencing or feeling it. To be close to God is to accept the rhythms of how He chooses to reveal Himself to us. But there are some things that we can lean on. We're going to be talking about that more this week at our worship services.